Yo, 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 yo.
What's good?
Welcome back to another
I say what's
episode
good.
of your boys RaGents, the RaGents gentlemen. It's Tristan right here on the mic.
With your boy Twan.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm doing. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You know, it's been a little bit of roller coaster this week, but like I say, overall, I'm good. Blessed.
Yeah.
You know, another week down.
Same, man. Work has been insane.
Oh man, these white people.
The lights.
So, my supervisor's been having me play. I'm a lead, but she's been having me fill in the position of a forklift driver. So I was like, man, I'm about to quit. I ain't finna do all of this. Look at me doing too much. So I go in there because you know me. I'm about to raise hell. I don't care. I'm probably the worst employee every job that had. Nigga, you gotta argue about everything. Yes, I do. So I'm going there, I quit.
Just
She
that
what?
Just that simple.
Yeah, I quit. She wait, what happened? We was what you need from us? To quit. So throughout all that conversation, by the end of the conversation, I got a $2.50 raise.
Yeah,
You motherfuckers.
look at that. I like that.
Y'all knew that was gonna work. No more money. But like I say, it's been a roller coaster, but it's been a fun.
Yeah. I am actually not allowed to say what's been happening with me at work. I'm strictly not allowed to do so. Yeah, it's not public knowledge.
Not get fired.
Yeah.
Get fired.
I ain't got time for that.
If anything,
So-
just quit.
Yeah.
Maybe you come out with some more money.
Hey, I got this dope picture that as soon as I'm no longer employed by the company I'm employed with, I'm gonna post. I can't even say like what the picture is because it'll tell where I work and I can't even totally put that in there. So but moving on, man, we got a few topics to hit on this week. I've been seeing some things on social media that I want to touch on and that I have to talk about, and I've been waiting to talk on this. One of these, I'm a really go in on, but that's gonna be towards the end. But I got some beef.
Let's go. Let's see what you got to
So the first thing I want to talk about is the young Miss B. Simone, social media star. She was on.
Would she be
Wild 'N Out.
considered an influencer?
I think so. B. Simone would be an
Because
influencer.
if I hear another motherfucker sound like her with that damn voice, I'm gonna choke him off.
I actually kind of like her voice. I don't know. Well, I think I just kind of like her. I like the out front loud ones sometimes, which is crazy. It's crazy though. But she put out a video right around Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And it was talking about basically what her point was that she has this manifesting love thing going on, and she was like a lot of women have all these lists of things they want in a man, but half of them don't have what on that list. And she went on and say she mentioned a few things. You want her to be financially secure. She mentioned, start a bank account. Like you can't save money. Want to have nice teeth. You ain't been to the dentist in 6 years. Want to be a family man. Home girl, you don't want to talk to your mama. So what she was saying is be equally yoked is what she mentioned. And she wanted to for women to have all of these things ready, like make their list of what they want in a man, and then make sure that they're the type of woman that man would need.
Okay.
So you want to share your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Any Trey songs on in here?
It's okay. That's okay. Throughout our time of this podcast, you gonna definitely hear me say time and time again, a reciprocation.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all ain't just hearing it from a guy. Oh, he just wooed us. Y'all, one of y'all little friends, be some more. She coming with the same energy. You know what I'm saying? If you expecting this man to be this way and this way, this the type of man I deserve it. Are you that type of woman that deserve that though? Like, if you want this man to be on the top of his game, don't you think you should be on the top of yours?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't have him coming to the table with everything and I'll work on me when I get to the table. I'll get my shit together when we get. No, this man arrived at the table with the groceries.
Mm-hmm. And what you gonna do with them groceries?
You
know what this reminds me of? You remember we were having that conversation a few episodes back where we were talking about is she a boss or a bill?
Yeah.
So, and I feel like this plays perfectly into that conversation because if you get this man who has all of this going for him and you don't have half of what he has,
you're a bill.
You become a bill. You become stressed to that man's life. You're not adding in anything necessarily to it.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. He could still want to date you and he could still want to love you completely and give you everything you need. However,
is it fair to him though? Is it fair to him to arrive to you, the man that you've been looking for, but you and I feel like this is just on the lines of women not taking accountability. You know, you should be in a better position or in doing more to equal out. You know, equalize this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Not start.
I mean, here's my thing. And some people were like having some backlash towards her about it because they felt like she was putting women down. Now I'm sitting here
and
like,
not.
Is it putting down by like honestly just saying what a lot of like what a lot of men would think about that, would think the same way, as well as honestly a lot of women. Like I feel like there's too much going on sometimes of just codifying social media. I almost slipped. Like just like babying these no talent social media likes who like really don't have much money but they want to get flown out. They want to do they want to do everything that they see.
That's some same bitches that's the same bitches that was talking about the Birkin bags. That's some
same people. Same. So I guess my thing is at what point do you just hustle hard enough to get your own Birkin bag? That way when you get a man who can buy you one, he's gonna buy you one just to splurge on you, not because you want to flaunt or that you need it. It shows you something.
Like, okay, I've always, anyone that I've dated, I've always told them that I love an independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Same.
A woman that can do her own, get her own, be on her own. And it's not because I don't want to do the things. For me, it's like, I want you to, how can I put this?
You want her to want you, but not need you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At least in a financial kind of way is what I meant by need.
Exactly. Bro, this is a topic. Because I just recently stopped talking to somebody because as I'm sitting back and I'm evaluating, you know what I'm saying? From the time we started talking until now, it's been, can I get this? Can I get that? Can you get my nails done? Can you get my hair done? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do that? And I'm just looking like, wait a minute. Damn, the bitch done skipped thank yous and hellos and good mornings and went straight to can I get this and can I get that? And I went straight to a hell no. Go straight to hell. No, she literally became a bill. No.
Yeah.
I'm alright.
You know, honestly, it's because there's a lot of guys out here who's willing to do all of those things. And
I'm willing to do it, but like I said, if I'm not getting the same energy from you, then this is a problem. Yeah. I got enough bills. Like I told motherfuckers last time on that episode, look, I canceled my Netflix because cheapest bill. I don't give a fuck. I wasn't using it. I didn't want it. I canceled it.
You know what's crazy though? I feel like dating is like a bill itself. like I literally, when I'm like actually seriously dating someone, I budget for them to actually date them.
But going back to the last episode when we briefly mentioned something about that. I know for sure I specifically said that if I don't mind paying for a date or anything, you know what I'm saying? At bare minimum, keep me interested. That way I don't feel like I wasted my money. That way I'm not sitting over here like I'm gonna spend $300 on this boring shit. Keep me intrigued. You feel me? We having good laughter, good vibes. I don't give a fuck about the money.
Yeah. You know what? What this reminds me of, a few years back, there was, I think it was it was a thing going on social media where men would a woman put up, a date should be at minimum $200, and this was I think I was a senior in college, maybe that last year, maybe right after, and I was like $200, that's insane. Like, what do you mean $200?
I mean,
fast forward. I mean, but that's life in college when we were down in Champagne. You spending $200 in Champagne, you done balled out. That's they got $2 drinks in Champagne. So, but fast forward, I remember commenting on it. It's like, yo, motherfuckers tripping. And then probably 5 years later, I was like, yo, $200 for a date in Chicago, especially if you taking them downtown or something like that, it's pretty normal. Like, I can spend $200 on a night out on myself. So I know if it's two people, $200 on a date is relatively normal. Now, you got to know how to effectively plan dates and do things that's pretty cheap. I've learned that the hard way, and I've actually become quite good at that. But at the same time,
I suck at it. And it's not that I want to floss and flaunt and all that. Come on, let's just go.
Yeah. Hey, man, look.
I'm going to spend the money either way.
The museum dates are wonderful. They're chill. You have a nice little scenery. You can walk around and talk. It's a great first date. That's a relatively cheap date. It's probably like $60.
I did a lot of hoods, shorty.
Hey, a lot of them like that. You got to show them something.
They ready to go to the gun store. I was just fucking around. But going back to B. Simone, I definitely... Because she had lost me. Okay, B. Simone coming out, she was alright. Mm-hmm. And then she had her little interview where motherfuckers got down on her for not wanting a 9 to 5 ass dude.
Was that her?
Yes, that was B. Simone.
Yeah, but she's also not a 9 to 5 kind of person, so isn't that...
No.
Well, continue your point. I'm cutting you off.
She wasn't necessarily saying like... Physically, she didn't want a 9 to 5 dude. She just wanted to do with an entrepreneur mentality. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Thinking beyond the 9 to 5, not just having somebody stuck in those positions. Basically, she wasn't looking for a guy with no ambition. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not looking to grow and evolve. And social media took that another way. So, because I was one of the motherfuckers like, what you mean? What you got to do is a nigga that worked the 9 to 5? Because you got to start off from somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Well, this kind of makes sense to what she's saying.
Yeah, so now... You know what I'm saying? I tend to like commend women for speaking out. Even guys, we don't really, we like to blame the women a lot, and we don't really normally hop on ourselves. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And for women to be up front and hey, look, bitch, we tripping on some things, stuff like that. I give her kudos for that.
Yeah, I feel.
And fuck all that backlash, sweetheart. Do your thing.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm a B. Simone fan in more ways than one.
I'm a sure hate that noise. Noisy voice, man.
That's about So moving on, man. This is actually kind of in the vein of Valentine's Day as well. That man, Boosie Badass.
Hey, this nigga been funny since he got out.
Hey, I will say this. He is a funny motherfucker, but he has some ways about him that honestly I just can't fuck with. And I'm going to bring up what he has some comments about Lori Harvey. If you don't know who Lori Harvey is, she is a...
Everybody know who Lori Harvey is.
Some people don't, She's a socialite. She's a model. She is the daughter of Steve Harvey. A very attractive woman. So Lori Harvey has been seen out with a few different celebrity men, right? Whether they have been on dates or what have you, they've seen her out with a few celebrity men. And Boosie had some things to say about that.
Okay.
Mostly because he saw a lot of women saying that Lori Harvey is goals. I believe most, yeah, he saw some women saying that Lori Harvey is goals. Lori Harvey,
Hey.
she's been seen out with Future. She's currently dating Michael B. Jordan. Diddy and his son, allegedly. A few different Trey songs, few different guys. Yeah. So, Lori Harvey went on. Boosie went on to say about Lori Harvey. He said, "I think we need to stop giving the women the power with situations like this. We got to start giving bachelors, the men who are running a beautiful woman like this, the credit, who's not housing her, running through her." After he received a little backlash about it, he went on to say, "Fuck y'all. I said what I said. I'll wake up to all these Lori Harvey fans on my ass talk about I'm hating on Lori. Why would I want to hate on Lori for? I just say y'all got it fucked up saying let's go. If you saying let's go, that means you want your daughter to fuck 7 or 8, 9 niggas in a couple of months in the industry." He continues, "If that's cool with you for your daughter doing that, then I can't say shit. But what's wrong with y'all motherfuckers is y'all salute women who get passed around, but y'all dog the woman who stick by the niggas when they nigga fuck her over. Y'all dog the real bitches who stick by their nigga, but y'all salute the bitches who will go from hand to hand. The world is fucked up." All right. Here's my thing with Boosie. And honestly, here's my thing with a lot of the people commenting on this and for Lori Harvey in general. Why are y'all so intent in this woman's love life to begin with? Like, one, what business of it is yours? And two, what proof do you have that she's fucking every man that she's been seen on camera with? I mean, it's been so many times where I've seen women celebrities, from models to rappers to singers, whatever. If they're photographed with someone, all of a sudden that means, oh, they're dating them. These men could be married or whatever, but if they're photographed with this woman, all of a sudden they are with this woman, they're fucking this woman, they're doing whatever with this woman. And I'm sitting here like, how, Slay? Like, unless they come out and they are like personally like making it very known that they were in a relationship, like when she was dating Future, it was very obvious that she was in a relationship with Future. She's in a relationship with Michael B. Jordan now. They made it very obvious that they're in a relationship. Just because she was pictured out with Diddy or Pharrell, she was pictured out with Pharrell at his birthday party. Men, they say she was fucking Pharrell. It's just like, what are you talking about?
Okay. So, her, and this like a lot of people that I have conversations with, like really believe that I be lying about this. I really do not keep up with celebrity shit. If keeping up with the amount of dicks that Lori Harvey is doing is gonna put some zeros in my bank account, I'm about to stalk this motherfucker's IG page, everything. But it's not.
Considering we're doing a podcast, at some point it may that's terrible. At some point.
At a point in time when it get there,
yeah,
it's there. It's up there.
I'm gonna let you know something. If we get to the point where we are like, I don't ever want to become a blog site where like we shooting off rumors like.
Oh no, I'm not shooting off no damn
I'm not
rumors.
trying to be like the Shade Room or Hollywood or anything like that. But yeah.
But okay, like this is what I'm saying. Like I don't keep up with celebrity stuff. I knew nothing about none of these topics until you just told me. Like I don't keep up with these things, like because it doesn't fuel what I have going on in my life. But since people have no lives of their own and wants to know who she's laying with and who she's conversating with and all of that is I don't agree with what Boosie said as far as we need to praise the bachelors for not housing and running through them. That sounds really degrading and disrespectful.
I mean,
and this ain't no simp shit. They don't ever get it wrong on my part. For anybody who want to go ahead and go at it, we can go toe to toe, 10 toes down, baby. I do this, but I wouldn't necessarily put it in that way, just based off like going off what you just said. You can talk to a lot of people. If there's no sexual sexual activity, then what makes her a hoe for just talking to people?
Yeah.
We converse with different people every day. Does that make me a hoe for talking to 3 people on the train?
And
like,
furthermore, do you have a camera in her bedroom or something? Are you following around seeing if she's actually having sex?
One thing I've learned coming up throughout all this social media is just a lot of comment and speculation.
Yeah.
That's all it really is. And then all it need is one ear and to take wind. And then it's just everywhere.
And I'll say this straight up, and you've seen niggas who just be out here lying on their dick. You have seen it. I know so many guys who be out here like, oh yeah, I hooked up with Shorty. Hey. All of a sudden, he's just started like having conversations with the same girl and just like talking to her about it, or like one of her friends be like, no, he didn't. Like, but motherfuckers actually be lying. And for the record, I've seen it both ways. One of my best friends has been lied on. That it's like, oh, like that motherfucker. I would never touch him with a 10-foot pole. He was just in this room. I live with him. I know this. I heard you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So all I gotta say is, I guess my thing is, there is nothing that important that you like. Lori Harvey is a celebrity. Michael B. Jordan is a celebrity. Whatever. Get out the goddamn business.
Bottom line is...
And hold on, wait. Bottom line of my ass. Boosie is the last motherfucker I ever want to take some type of relationship or any type of...
7 baby mamas?
Exactly. And this is the same motherfucker who brought prostitutes to come and molest his 14-year-old son. So all I'm saying is you may not be the moral equivalence, moral standard that we need in this bitch. And yes, you had a prostitute come and rape your son because your son was 14. He was not of age to have sex with a grown-ass woman. And you probably fucked him up.
Them people are grown. Yeah. What they choose to do is their business. I don't see how Michael B. Jordan romancing Lori Harvey is affecting Boosie Bad.
And that's something else that I seen on social media that made
y'all people gotta learn to mind the business that pays you.
Right. That exactly.
Act accordingly.
And I seen something. It was once again for Valentine's Day, and or it may have been for a birthday. I don't know. Once again, I don't keep up with this shit that much. I seen it on Facebook and was like, okay, let's talk about this. But Michael B. Jordan did something special for Lori Harvey. He rented out an aquarium around the turtles because he calls the turtle or some shit.
That was also Valentine's Day.
Was that Valentine's Day? Okay.
Yeah.
Rented out the aquarium, had this awesome setup for her, made sure she felt special.
Yeah.
Put up a post, I love you, babe, and shit like that. And motherfuckers sit here and call him a simp. And I'm sitting here confused.
Them same motherfuckers that call him simp, most of them is probably single.
Right? And
that's because you don't know how to woo, bitch.
And
you need to take notes.
And not just what he was doing, what I also seen was Russell Wilson and Sierra was on GQ when they did a 30-30 questions, kind of went back and forth. And I seen them calling Russell Wilson a simp again. What was that text message I sent you? Can you pull that up for me? And while you pulling that up, I had to go and look up exactly what a simp meant. Read that for me, then I'm a...
Okay, this is from some guy named...
don't read this.
Some guy on, what is this, Facebook?
I got it from Facebook.
Okay, you made a post. And it say, typical simp behavior. You're a highly paid football star. Bitch is gonna be fine. Bitch is gonna be lined up to fuck with you. Sierra don't even look that good. You can get somebody way finer than her. You're more valuable than she is. She should be afraid of losing you. She's a washed up R&B singer. If you leave, I doubt she'll find anyone of your caliber unless they are also a simp.
So that was in response because during this questioning that from GQ, they went back and forth. Sierra asked Russell what was he most afraid of, and his response was losing her.
Okay.
And so people are calling that simple, like simp behavior. So I had to go and find out what a simp was. So I went to Urban Dictionary because, of course, a simp isn't a real word. It's something that was made up. The first top definition that comes up is a simp is someone who does way too much for a person they like. A situation they brought up, they said, this guy's name is Brian. Brian, I brought her a car and a whole ass house and we not even dating. Nathan say,
Nah,
you a
he
simp.
did too much.
No, that's simp behavior. You're not dating somebody, you brought all that. That's simp behavior. I think we can agree with
I
that.
hope he got a car now.
Yeah. What else? Another thing that says what a simp is, a man who puts the hoes before the bros. I don't think that's simp behavior, but whatever.
That's just that man acting accordingly. That's his wife, mother of his child. Man, that don't make him no simp.
Yeah, says it means a guy that is overly desperate for women, especially if she is a bad person or has expressed her disinterest in him, whom he continues to obsess over. They're usually just virgins that will accept coochie from anyone, regardless of who they are. Ooh. Okay, I guess that's simp. Okay, here's my thing, and I'm gonna touch on this and I'm gonna let it go and I'm gonna let you talk because once I start, it's gonna be a while.
Right,
I'm confused at when a man is simply loving on the woman that he chose to date, that this is called simp behavior. I'm confused by someone who's in Russell Wilson and Sierra's case, he's married to her. They have 2 children together and she had a child previously. So 3 children right now. They are in a whole ass marriage. And him expressing her love for her, his love for her is simp behavior. I'm confused as to where y'all are coming from with that. Or even take it to Michael B. Jordan. They are in a relationship. One, y'all sat here and said that man don't even date black women. And look, he has a black woman now and he's loving on her outwardly and in public and showing the world that he loves this woman. And y'all calling that simp behavior. I'm confused on where y'all are getting this from.
Hey,
and
this is a serious thing because he about to hit y'all with the Denzel fingers, bro.
Look, I'm a pause here for a moment. And I'm gonna let you go in because
okay, now people don't watch this show and they know we're 2 different people in how we act. But this, I do agree with you. In no way, shape, or form does this make this man a simp. Y'all have to understand this is his wife. A man that is not afraid to lose his wife. I feel never loved his wife. You understand what I'm saying?
Come on, somebody.
You know what I'm saying? You anything that you truly love. You motherfuckers love your grandmother. Are you not afraid to lose your grandmother?
Come on. Words out the mouth.
Now, that's just how I feel about it. If anybody else feel any different, then hey, you know how to catch me on this motherfucker, you feel me? But I cold-heartedly respect this man for, hey, I'm afraid to lose my wife.
Yeah. Why would you not be? Right?
These people done put in the ingredients and mixed it and came out with this great relationship. You don't see them in social media with their problems unless it's with her baby daddy acting fucking fool.
And he won't even allow that to be a problem.
He ignores that's water on the duck's back. If it just let him roll off.
When she was worried about him not paying child support, she said, "Baby, we don't need that chump change."
What the fuck?
And that's simp behavior.
Now this is where I'm gonna really break it down to you. A lot, because I feel like a lot of the motherfuckers that's calling him simp is guys. Mm-hmm. I know for sure that's these
most of them.
But these are the motherfuckers that don't know how to love a woman. Ain't been loved by a woman.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? When you love, like really loved by women, you know how to treat a woman. Mm-hmm. And when you know a woman ain't for you, you ain't fit to do that extra shit. You break it off and you do your thing. She don't got to become the bitch on the block or that you've been around the way and all that. you not afraid to express yourself 100% that you love that woman, you down for that woman. That bros before the hoes. No.
Before the hoes.
Motherfucker, I get kicked out. I can't go stay with all my bros. No.
Okay. You touched on something that honestly I think is the highlight of this whole thing. It's obvious to me that all the men who were saying this truly don't know what love is and truly don't know how it feels like to actually love someone or be in a relationship with somebody they love. I'm confused as to what your relationship is with your parents and your grandparents and your family, because obviously you have never experienced real love in your life. How dare you sit here and say that that man who loves his wife and expresses it outwardly all the time is a simp for simply loving his wife?
I bet some of them motherfuckers in that divorced.
Have you never
been married 3 times and it ain't worked?
Right. I love my mother. I'm afraid to lose my mother. If I feel that way about my mother, I can only imagine how I'm going to feel about my wife. And for this man, whoever that was, to decide to degrade Sierra, lies, first off, because Sierra is very attractive. She has a great career on her own. She hosts shows and everything. The fuck are you talking about, homie? Like, it's...
But you know, that's just one of those guys that motherfucker, his ego hurt, his pride is hurt. You got a man that challenges you. Mm-hmm. Right now, you nowhere near the stature of Russell Wilson.
Obviously,
so a lot of women. So what probably happened is you was probably sitting next to a shorty, and she was like, "See, now that's a real man," and looked at your ass sideways, and you, oh, he a simp.
Because he's making you look bad.
No,
he's making you look
you're
bad.
Not a man.
You're sitting here, you're confident.
I'm gonna be honest. We gonna be honest. You ain't no man. You got a lot of growing up to do. That's just bottom line. Your ass ain't been loved, and you don't know how to love because you still the boy.
Obviously, these are the same men who defend Future when he does the bullshit and always say some negative shit about Russell Wilson.
The fake ass
I'm so confused. I'll tell you what it is. It's that dumbass Hotep shit. Y'all sit here and claim how you're supposed to love your woman and put them above all these other things and still be the man of your household, but you don't know what loving your woman actually looks like. When you have a man that's actually doing what you said that should be done, you sit here and call it simping. That's dumb as fuck to me. Every religion that you talk about where women should be put up front, being a Muslim, being a Christian, pick one, they all tell you how to love your woman. Proverbs 31 tells you completely what love is. And you're sitting here confusing what love looks like to some fuck shit just because you feel insecure about how he's confessing his love. Here's my last point. Black women especially are sitting here time and time again saying, yo, defend black women, love black women, prove your love to black women. When they're saying that, they want to see outward expressions of black love. They are doing that. They are literally crying out saying, yo, love me in this way. You don't have to have their type of money. You don't have to do all these extravagant gifts, especially if you can't afford it. But what you do have to do is just outwardly loving your woman.
Yeah.
You got social media, you want to post her. Do you really love her?
Yeah.
You got social media, you are afraid to say, I love my wife, I love my girlfriend.
Hey, that's because niggas that go secretly crying. Yeah. They ass hurt. They secretly crying in the car.
Because you think you look like a simp. No, what you're doing is you're doing this toxic masculinity. It is making women straight up hate us. I'm sick of women saying that men aren't shit and niggas ain't shit and all these things. And it's simply because when men show true love, other men act like this. And unfortunately, there's way too many men saying that Russell Wilson is a simp and not enough defending him. So I'm calling y'all motherfuckers out. And by all means, if I've offended you, come see me. We can go hand in hand. I lose, but I will whoop your ass on my way down. All I'm saying is y'all got to cut all this basic ass, dumb ass shit out. Like for real, because you are messing up our race. They feel unloved, they feel unprotected. You need to do better. I'm done.
Hey, that hit a hard topic. That was a hard topic right there.
Yeah, because I feel like I said I was done. I
understand what you're saying.
I feel like I'm that type of guy, right?
Yeah.
I'm more in the Russell Wilson camp than the Future camp. So maybe my feelings got a little touched on right there, and I'm ready to fight somebody. So if anybody wants to come see me and defend their actions and tell me that I'm a simp, please come prove it.
Look. I'm gonna give it to you. 110%.
Calm down.
These okay. Like we said earlier, these motherfuckers has never experienced love and don't know how to love, or these are motherfuckers that putting on they 100% bros before the hoes when they know it exactly. Behind closed doors, they loving on their women. They just not being a man. They scared to be in the eyes of real men or their guys.
They sound like the type of men that hit women. That's what it sounds like to me.
Hey,
Look. Now I said what I said.
You can't be afraid to love your woman publicly. You can't be afraid to love your woman just out there to the point where this woman's smiling ear to ear through her sleep. My man did everything there is to let me know that he loved me. You know what I'm saying? This woman has no doubt in her mind that you love her. You can't be afraid to be that because, the guy's gonna think I'm soft. Yo, guys, some of the motherfuckers secretly mad because they ain't got what you got.
Yeah.
Some of their ass wanna end what you got because they ain't got. You feel me? So, look, get off that man back. Cause regardless of whatever the fuck y'all saying, y'all saying she not in his caliber, y'all ain't on that man's caliber. This man is loving this woman openly, ain't even thinking about y'all. Yeah. Probably ain't even heard 2 of the fucking comments y'all done left about her.
As far as this whole bros before hoes thing, I have a friend who's married, one of my best friends. He's married. And I wish the fuck he would try to put his bros before his wife.
I feel like we would his head.
I would personally would like it'll be a whole ass
nigga.
I would never allow this man to do anything that I thought would affect his marriage. Fuck that. That's called holding your mans accountable. Play up to the fuck.
And you know what that is? That takes a group of real men to do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we ain't no fuck niggas over here in this circle.
All right. That's our time. You got a word, if not, I got it.
Go ahead, get your word. I'm gonna hit the ass two for one.
Yeah, my word is simply towards the guys. Love on your woman. Love on your woman. Don't be afraid to love on your woman. If you actually love her, love on her. Show the world that you love on her. That's not being a simp. That's loving your wife and caring for your family. That's all I gotta say about it.
Even if she's not your wife, if that's your woman, you love on her. Mm-hmm. But my message for these women, hey, stop this settling. Stop this damn here settling.
Yeah.
Know your worth.
Mm-hmm.
Show your worth. Hey, go ahead and make your list like B. Simone said. You can't find a nigga that's equivalent to that? Let that motherfucker go. Drop his ass like a bad habit. Let his ass go fuck on one of his bros. Cause it sound like
that's what it sound like, right?
His ass digging the booty and let me stop. I'm done. G.
All right. I mean, if you gay, homie, just say that. Please, thanks again for watching.
Fresh out cell block D.
Hey, thanks a lot for rocking with us, man. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, share. Please share. Bookmarkers.
Comment. Please comment, because I need them comments to get messy.
Yeah. We'll talk about your comments on there if you want, if you say something. Follow us on the IG, that's at RaGents _pod. On IG, that's RaGents _
yes,
POD on IG. Other than that, be out.
Peace.